The previous show got, and we have the root package here. So in this video, we already got the devices ready. So basically, we got a Windows PC, and we got a player with the HDMI port, and also we got an iPhone 6, and we have an Android device. So now, what we're going to do is how to have the setup and have these 4 different devices sharing the contents to this 65-inch display. And so now we're going to do the setup. So we start from the base unit. So on the base unit, you can see here we have 2 antennas. So we need to have these 2 antennas connected to the base unit. So we will provide data Wi-Fi later. So we will have the antennas connected. Antennas connected. Then we just put it here. Then we have the power adapter. Then we can have the power adapter, and we have the power from this power port. Then we just connect it to the base unit. How done? Now we are going to have this base unit connect to this 65-inch 4K display. We have an HDMI cable. So we have an HDMI cable connect to the base unit. On the base unit, basically you can see here we actually have a line port which is for the network, and we have all the embedded VGA output, and also we have an HDMI port and a USB port to pair the USB dongles. So right now we are using the HDMI output port to the 4K TV. So HDMI cable connected, then we connect to this 4K TV. Just wait a bit. So now you can see we already got to the home page, and it shows the 4K resolution, 4K 30 Hz. So now we will have the USB dongle. So we have the PC, we share the contents firstly. So USB dongle, just plug to the PC. And we just need to wait a little bit, and here we can see the light will flashing first. Then you will go to stable light. But for the USB dongle, if you're PC, the first time to use this one, you need to just click and run the NR key. Then you can see I already got my PC on this screen. So the second one is going to be this HDMI player. So like we mentioned before, we'll have an HDMI dongle except the USB dongle. So for this HDMI dongle, we'll have an HDMI cable come together. So we have HDMI cable connected, and we have the USB port power cable connected. So we have this connected, and we connect to the player directly, USB power on, and we can see the light. You just wait a little bit until you can see it's first it will flashing, then after flashing for like 3 seconds, then it will be ready to share the contents. So now we can see where you have this one shared on this one. Next device is going to be the iOS. So for the iOS, we need to go to the setting and have the Wi-Fi, which is connected to this base unit. So for this unit, we call it the Wi-Fi is WSS400 4K LN. So we have this one connected, then we can just back to the home page, swipe up, then go to AirPlay Mirror and choose the unit. So now you can see it's ready on. Okay, so it's going to be the last device. It's going to be Android device, Android mobile. So for the Android device, as I was saying, we just go to the setting, and from the Wi-Fi, which is connected to this base unit, is connected. Going back to the home page. So for this one, we need to use an application. We call it NR. So with this application, we just click the application, then we can find this base unit. If not found, we can just try refreshing. And we found the unit, then we can just see and we can mirror this. So basically, you can see now it's working. We can just go to camera. So this one is about the Android device. So now basically you already have the 4 users, 4 different devices connected. If you want this one disconnect, you will just press the button again, you will disconnect. And also the same with the HDMI player outside side. So now it's going to go to mobile device. If you want to disconnect, for this one you can just wrap up and stop mirroring, turn off AirPlay. Then you can say this one is already off. And if you want to have this one off, also the same, we're back to the application and found the MR, stop. Then you set all the devices disconnected. Before this HDMI dongle, if we want to do this one to the PC, we also can have this one connected to the PC. We can just disconnect the USB dongle. So we will have HDMI port to the laptop, then USB port to power on this dongle. Now just wait a little bit. Firstly, we will see the light is flashing. So now the light is flashing and it's stable, then press. It's ready. Share the contents from this PC release to this 65-inch screen, and we also can say when it's sharing, the light turns into red. So stop sharing and we just press again to share the contents. So basically, if you want to configure this base unit, we can use this PC, we can use any other device. And firstly, we need to make sure and have the Wi-Fi connected to the base unit. So now we just wait and we find the Wi-Fi, then we connect. Then we can log into the web browser, and we can just use the iParis 192. 168.118.1. So it's wait a little bit. So now we can log in. The username and password will be the same, admin. We just log in. Then we can see we got the settings. We got the network setting. We can set up the Wi-Fi name. Like right now we're using this WSS 404K LA. So we can set up. We can choose the Wi-Fi frequency. We can use the 5G or 2.4. And also we can set up the video out like the HDMI. The resolution we can use the 4K. We also can use the right now we're using 4K 30 Hz, and we also can use the 4K 60 Hz, and also 1080p all different resolutions, and also the VGA. And also we can set enable the PIN code. Once we enable the PIN code, so every time we do USB dongle, we have the mobile device connect, and we have to enter the PIN code. And also we have the multicast setting. So this one basically can sell like fixed 9 users on this screen. And we got maintain here. So for the maintain, we can check out the indicators. And also we got the factory reset, cancel setup, restart. And also we got logo and homepage setting. So for the logo and homepage setting, we can customize the picture with our own logo, slogan on it. Then we can just have this one. Like right now, if I click to back to the homepage, and you can see this one is the homepage. We can customize it ourselves. And also we have the upgrade, and we got the help. Then we can check out the version of the space unit, and we can have use the right firmware to upgrade the space unit. Okay, thank you so much. So this is basically about our new solution system with the HDMI dongle, USB dongle, and we're steering from the iOS by the AirPlay, and from Android we can use the application MR. Okay, thank you so much. If you like this video and this product.